We haven't had a fight like this in a long time. Yeah, it definitely brings back memories. You've been keeping up with your training since then, I hope. Of course, I trained with everybody else. That didn't help you with Miyabi. Hey, I was already thrashed when Miyabi showed up. Right. Real Shinobi don't need excuses. Oh! Well, how about you? You went at her from behind and you still couldn't hit her. Well, I was going easy on her. Didn't want to win that way, you know? Just because I'm evil doesn't mean I fight dirty. Right. Nice excuse. You must not be a real shinobi. Urgh. No, really? You've been training hard? Who do you think you're talking to? There's no way I would miss a beat. Not one day ever, huh? I don't know. Gotta say, by the way, you have very nice skin. Okay, not sure where that came from, but thanks. No, I'm jealous. See, my skin's all scarred up from all that brutal training. Oh, what, you think I'm soft? I've got battle scars too. Yeah, where are they? What, does Hanzo teach you how to make them invisible? On my butt. All my scars are on my butt. I can show it to you right now. What? I don't want to see your butt. Fine then, I guess you'll believe me. And by the way, where are your scars supposed to be? I guess being a renegade must really cut into your training schedule, huh? I have them on my inner thighs. Oh, really? Show me. Cut it out, it's embarrassing. Alright, fine, only one way to settle this. Better do your best, or you're just gonna get another scar on your butt. You worry about your butt, I've got mine covered. Not for long. That was a weird exchange. How do you get battle scars on your butt? I can understand that last... what was the last character? Hibari? I can understand if she has scars on her butt because she has butt stomps. But you don't block with your butt? At least I don't. Oh, we actually got a stage here. We got things going on. Yeah, I really like playing as her. Her attacks are fast. I like fast attackers. Dual daggers is pretty cool. And the green slashing animation is really nice too. I like green. It's a good color. Whoop. It's even cooler when I'm actually hitting guys. Oh wow, trees count as combo hits. Boxes! Oh yeah. Yeah, she has a lot of ninja art. Her meter's like fucking crazy. Oh, I think it's because I remember the first time I streamed this, I did like one story mission and then I did her side mission, which I should have leveled up for because it was like super hard. So I think she's just a bunch of levels ahead of everyone else because I may have accidentally tanked her a bit. So maybe that's why she's such a good character, because I accidentally made her the strongest. I think she's essentially the Ryu of this school anyway. I think she's the main character. Oh, more guys, huh? I'm not even going to transform. I'm going to save that for what I presume is going to be a boss. Alright, let's move on. How do I think? I'm not really a damage per second kind of thinker. I just like attacking fast. My thing is, if the attacks are quick, you can get out of them sooner to start doing something else, or to get out of the way of something. It keeps the opponent busy. And I mean, slow attacks, they have a chance to dodge, a chance to block or whatever, whereas it's a lot more threatening to fight fast attackers. That's kind of how I think of it. I've always been a speed fighting kind of guy. Oh wow. Have I fought her before? I think I remember someone that wields 6 fucking swords. Oh boy. I guess I'm on fire now. Getting the hell out of there. Yeah, you're getting torn up a bit. You're getting fucking aerial raved too. Got a little confused. That tree sort of made everything a little confusing. Oh wow, that frame rate is dipping. Alright, alright. Oh, I thought I saw an opening. And then apparently I didn't. Oh, are you taunting? That's rude. Look at what taunting did for you. Now you don't have a shirt. And you barely have pants because you chose to taunt. Oh yeah, I forgot those were things. I guess I should be doing that more often to get out of those. Oh, hers is all red, that's cool. Oh boy, I'm not in a good way to get out of this. Yep, there goes some of me. That's a pretty devastating attack. Oh, this way. Okay, yeah, see, put you in an annoying combo. It sucks, doesn't it? See, look, you're almost completely torn up. And I'm just gonna transform now. Oh yeah, that's how you finish. She's got a lot of hits on me, but I still finished like a champ. I'd like to say I won, but how hard were you trying? Before I answer that, were you able to master your ultimate secret ninja art? What? I guess that green glow is a yes. Wow, I feel like there's this power shining out from inside me. Nice, I knew you'd get there. You fought just to help me master the art. That's why I'm here, remember? I can finally stand up to Gessen now. Thanks, Hamura. Not a problem. So what about you? Think you can take me, Abby? Well, you've seen how strong she is. But I'm stronger. That's all there is to it. Hey, Hamura. After this whole Shinobi Battle Royale thing, why don't you and I fight? A real fight, not like this. Why, you got a death wish? Of course not. I just want to feel how strong you really are. You're the most powerful friend I have. Well, when you put it that way. Fine, if we both survive the Shinobi Battle Royale, we'll have a showdown. It's a date then, you promise, right? Yeah, that's a promise between two shinobi. Great, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, we are in chapter 5. Well, I guess because there's been a chapter break, let's do some shopping. Oh my god, I love shopping. Oh no, the sun hat goes terrible. Her hairstyle's all like going through it. I guess I'll have to adjust it. There we go, that fixes it. For the most part. Jason, I can't say if this is better than Estival Versus, because I haven't played Estival Versus. I assume it's not, because this is the PS Vita game that came out like 2 years ago, and Estival Versus is the PS4 game that just got a North American release recently. So I imagine it's much more improved. I can't say for sure, I'm just assuming the Estival Versus is better. Alright, let's move on with the game now. All my characters are in cool new costumes and stuff. I'm ready to move on. Done playing dress up. I'm guessing this is the last chapter, unless this game plans on scrolling, because I don't think there's any room for a chapter 6 under this. Alright, so Yagyu. Gotta defeat the boss. Isn't that just always the goal? There's pretty much always a boss. Harl, I'm not going to play dress up forever. We do not need to revitalize the dress up genre. You guys need to stop. Stop these plans. As I squint from the cold gust that blows around me, I run the faucet. I fill a bucket with water, then walk along the path of the cemetery. I stop before a well-kept grave. There are fresh flowers on it. Judging from the incense ash, I suppose my parents were here a short while ago. I pour water over the grave and whisper, "I'm here, Nozomi. Today is the day my sister, Nozomi, died." My parents are both shinobi, so they rarely come home early. Since Nozomi was an elementary school student, she went to an after-school care center every weekday. At the time, I was a junior high school student, and it was my job to pick her up. "Hey sis," Nozomi came running out of the care center toward me with her long black hair streaming in the wind. She clasped onto my hand, and one of her palms spread all the way to my heart. I found myself smiling. Instead of going home, we would always go to a vacant lock. There I would practice my shinobi techniques. I was a first-year middle schooler, but I already decided to enter Hanzo Academy. My goal was to be a shinobi like my parents, so I'd started preparing for the entrance exam as soon as I could. I whipped kunai through the air toward the target. As I started to show improvement, Nozomi came to me. "Dinner's ready, sis." She gathered up stones and dandelions in a small bucket. I sat down and pretended to eat. "Eat all your veggies, 'cause they'll make you an invincible shinobi." "Huh, guess you better make me some more then." "Alrighty, but tie my hair first, okay?" Oh, this is a really cute picture. Nozomi liked tying her hair with a ribbon, but she couldn't do it by herself, so I always did it for her. There you go, perfect. As soon as I tied her hair in a pigtail, she dove straight into a bush and played there. At sunset, we went back home hand in hand. Part of me knew that one day she'd grow up and then maybe we wouldn't have those walks together. But that was a long way off, and in the meantime, I felt like those moments of ours could last forever. All those tiny moments, being young with my sister. They're the best part of who I used to be. But when Nozomi was killed in a traffic accident, that whole part of me died with her. Every day after that, before I opened my eyes in the morning, I wished that her death had been a bad dream. But no matter how many times I prayed, Nozomi didn't come back, and I always rolled over and cried. I spent most of each day drowning in misery. I forgot how to smile. However, 2 years after she died, I found a surprise, a change inside myself. I didn't feel as sad before. I didn't cry for her so much. At least, not compared to when I cried every day. I was so worried something was wrong with me that I told my parents. We all sat down together and talked about grief. They said that sometimes we have to put sad things aside so the sadness doesn't tear us apart. Time keeps moving forward, so it's natural that the past fades away little by little. So if we don't feel like crying as much anymore, that's okay. I couldn't accept that. If I forgot Nozomi, I'd never forgive myself. But just as my parents said, I could feel the memories of my sister slipping away. I didn't know what to do. I needed some way to keep her memories with me, in front of me, always. So I grabbed her ribbon, and I made an eye patch and put it on my right eye. It cut my vision in half and gave me trouble seeing things, but I could live with that. As long as I wore her ribbon, I would never forget her. That's why I still wear the eye patch to this day. As I reminisce, I feel someone's presence behind me. I turn around and see Hibari. She's so much like Nozomi. When I first saw Hibari, I thought Nozomi had come back. "Hibari, what are you doing here?" "You told me before, today's the day your sister passed away." Hibari offers incense to the grave, puts her palms together and prays. The world is full of sadness. Only heaven knows who dies, or when, or why. When that sadness comes to us, what do? How do we carry our grief? Honestly, I still don't know. All I can say for certain is that we must continue to live. At least I'm now able to smile with my eye patch on. I remembered how, thanks to Bari and my other friends at Hanzo. There's nothing wrong with enjoying being alive, I know that now. "Hey, Agyu, this is just a what if." Bari puts her serious face on. "If I die, can you wear an eye patch like you do for your sister?" "That's not a question. I suppose she might be nervous about fighting Gessen." "Of course. I say that so she won't have to worry." "Thank you, Agyu." Hibari looks happy. Then she looks confused. Wait. What's wrong? Which eye would you put it on?" "Well, my left, I suppose." After that, we both burst out laughing. "Then you'll have eye patches on both eyes." "And I'll never take them off. They'll call me the blind shinobi." It's so silly that we can't help but laugh. I talk to Nozomi in my heart. I've never forgotten you, but now I can still smile. Now I can smile like this. "That's okay with you, right, Nozomi? Is it alright to live like this? Let's get back to school. Everyone's waiting for us. We're supposed to rally together at school before the final battle." I pray once more, putting my palms together in front of Nozomi's grave. Just you watch, Nozomi. I will be an invincible shinobi. Here they come! Oh, look at us all in our new uniforms. Barayagu, what kept you two? It was my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. What were the two of you doing alone? It's private. Private? You weren't doing anything unspeakable, were you? Well, what does it matter? We're all here now. That's right. And it's a beautiful day, brisk and clear. You can see the very peaks of the mountains. That voice. Who is it? Ha ha ha. I appear in a burst of flower petals. Great entrance, if I say so myself. Master Hanzo? Grandpa. Well now, I look over every one of them. Not just Hanzo shinobi students here today, but the renegades from Bijo. Their boobs are nothing short of miraculous, and there's so many of them all around me. I just wish Kiryu weren't there. But that's not the reason I stopped by. I have to tell them the rest of the story I started at the restaurant. You ladies remember that story I talked about the other day? About your friend, right? Everyone looks at me. I told them they'd find out soon what I was talking about. Now it's that time. That friend of mine, his name is Kirokage. Kiryu's eyes go wide as soon as he hears the name. I'm not surprised he knows it, being a teacher and all. And those 5 students from Gessen, they're Kirokage's beloved disciples. What? All of them seem shocked. Life is a long, strange story if you manage to stick around for it. Meeting a good friend, losing your friend, meeting up again in a whole different way. That's why I have to tell Asuka and the others about this. About Kirokage, the man who was too pure. Kirokage and I had been good friends and rivals since Shinobi School. We always competed over everything. One of us would always come in first, the other would always get second. But at Shinobi, we were completely different. I was a team player, but Kirokage was at his best when he fought alone. If I fight better on my own that way, I'll never die for someone else's mistake, and no one else will ever die for mine. Kirokage was always talking like that. It sounded cold-blooded, but I knew it was his way of being kind. At that time, the conflicts between good shinobi and evil shinobi were more intense than they are today. Every day, shinobi on both sides would die. Kirokage's face tightened every time news of a recent casualty came in, and I knew why. When he was young, evil shinobi killed his parents. Hanzo, I became a shinobi for one reason, to eliminate evil shinobi. Like he said, evil shinobi are the good shinobi's enemies. Defeating our enemies is plain and simple, nobody could argue with that. But there was something in the way he said it, something dangerous. After graduation day, Kirokage and I were welcomed to the Society of Good Shinobi as up-and-comers. They sent us both off on spying missions and we impressed them every time. But it seemed our dazzling debut wasn't good enough for Kirokage. He'd signed up to eliminate evil shinobi, so recon assignments weren't his style. I told him fighting his evil shinobi isn't the only thing good shinobi do, but all his frustration just kept on boiling up inside him. Finally, Kirokage started attacking evil shinobi wherever he found them, whether or not it was part of the mission. I don't think he ever expected to be punished for that. I'm sure he figured enemies were enemies. Kill them now, kill them later, it wouldn't make a difference. People would be happy with him, not angry. But he was wrong. He was too young to think about what he was doing. Kirokage didn't know that some of the shinobi world's big shots were both good shinobi and evil shinobi at the same time. Things aren't always split straight down into good and evil, even when we call ourselves that. Kirokage attacked one of those big shots without knowing it, and just like that, he was banished from shinobi society. When he left, he said to me, I hate evil. All it does is hurt people. It has no right to exist, so I'll create a world without it. I didn't like the sound of that. Kirokage, listen to yourself. A world without evil, where only good can exist? Is that even possible? I'm betting it's not, but even if it is, it might not be the right idea. I'll take that bet, you'll see. Someday we'll all be living in my utopia. Well, most of us will be. That was the last conversation I had with him. Right after that, Kirokage started hunting evil shinobi alone. Of course, that was unforgivable. Both good and evil shinobi started going after him. Eventually, people stopped talking about Kirokage, and the war against evil shinobi came to an end. There was a rumor that the headquarters finally sent superior shinobi after him. Everyone assumed he'd been secretly assassinated. However, 5 years ago, I came across some information. Sorry, all this reading's making me phlegmy and sore in the throat. A certain man had been taking care of children who had lost their parents in the battle against evil shinobi, and I was told that that man was Kirokage. Headquarters took action immediately. They believed he was training those children to avenge their parents and start the war with the evil shinobi all over again. They sent 2 shinobi to assassinate. Oh, I know where this is going. I remember this story a little earlier, but the shinobi failed their mission. What those 2 shinobi said in their report was, Kirokage has no intention of hunting evil shinobi again. He lives with 5 children quietly and peacefully. We consider it unnecessary to kill him. Those 2 shinobi. No way, yeah, it was your parents. Katsuragi's jaw drops. She's right. The shinobi who were sent to kill Kurokage are her parents. So when Yumi said she'd like to show him how power clean and everything she was talking about, Asuka's been quiet, but she suddenly says it. She meant Kurokage, didn't she? I nod quietly. In short, all of the Gessen fights for Kurokage. Is that what this is about? Or are they just trying to thank him for raising them or something? Ikuruga and Hibari seem a bit puzzled. Does knowing this make you feel bad about having to fight them? Asuka and the others shake their heads. I can see the quiet excitement in their faces. They may know the Gessen student's situation now, but that hasn't dampened their spirits at all. Thank you, Grandpa. Now we understand why we have to stop them. Her voice is always so clear when she knows what to do. I nod to her proudly. Then it was worth telling my story. I have nothing more to tell them, but I do have one request. I turn my back to them and mutter, too quietly for anyone to hear. Please don't make Kurokage. Don't make my best friend sad. Oh look, there's some more of our new costumes. Here it is, the final event of the Shinobi Battle Royale. If you want to live as a shinobi, failure is not an option. Your defeat means your death as shinobi, nothing else. Asuka, Ikuruga, Katsuragi, Yagi, and Hibari, come back alive. I'll do my best. Of course, you got it. Understood. I'll give it my all. Hamura, Yomi, Akage, Mirai, and Haruka, thank you again for all your help. No worries, it was good practice for a Shinobi Battle Royale with the Bijo. Hamura, I have one more thing to ask. It's about your master, Suzune. Something wrong with Master Suzune? Well, I can't call her that anymore. Now I guess she's just Rin to me. Rin? Yeah, when we started being renegades, that's the name she told us to use. So what about her? Haha, I see. That makes sense. What'd I miss? Oh, just wanted to say you had a great master, that's all. Yeah, thanks. Can't argue with that. Now the time has come, each of you proceed to your own battle. Alright, let's do it! Alright, now for fights even harder. Now to get scores even lower. Oh hey Yagi. You're all brave for showing up and stuff. You're totally not gonna win, you know. Win or lose, I'm here to fight. Yeah, that's weird. Like, how come? To protect what's precious to me. Yeah, okay. Like, I don't really care about why we're fighting in junk. Then why fight at all if you don't care? Whoa, can we not get all serious right now? Like, that just isn't me. You're fighting for someone, aren't you? As if. You think I'm that kind of person? All I want is your pretty eye patch. You're a poor liar. People don't risk their lives for fashion accessories. Oh, pff, maybe you don't. Like, when it comes to buying a new brand name item, my friend Mizuho will definitely put her life on the line. I'm not talking about your friend, I'm talking about you. What do you fight for? Wow, are you like a shrink or something? Like, who are you? And what have you done with the real Yagi? I may not be my old self, but this is who I am. Just as you fight for someone close to another side of yourself. Look, let's just get this over with. I mean, you know, like, way too much already, so I'm gonna have to kill you anyway. Try it. Okay, here we go.